Weight Watchers' brand new chocolate protein powder is the subject of today's Food for Thought. Hi, my name is Jodie Bunting. This is our daily live health tip to help you lose weight. Now today we have one of Weight Watchers' brand new products. For those of you who know, I used to work for Weight Watchers, and my favourite thing about the company was when they relaunched WW opposed to Weight Watchers, they stopped putting all artificial ingredients in their products. So they got rid of all artificial sugars and flavouring, stuff like that, which is great news. And they've tried to jump on to the protein powder market. Now, this is their protein powder, and it's called Protein Booster. So that's really important because for those of you out there that have shakes like the Slim Fast shake, chocolate shakes, these taste very different. Now there's a very simple ingredient, very simple reason why this tastes very different to this. And that's because this has got lots of anti-nutrients in, lots of chemicals. This has got no chemicals whatsoever, guys. So that is the good news. There's literally 2 ingredients in this, and the photos are the 2 ingredients, which is nuts and cocoa. That's it, guys. That is it. So that does lead to a small problem. It doesn't taste very nice. Which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what it tastes like. Because I was a little bit worried because it did say booster and not a shake, I thought I'd better try it before I did the video. And I'm just so pleased I did, guys, because I would have been sick on air if not. Okay, so let's first of all talk about this. It's called a protein booster, and as you can see, it's got nuts and cocoa in, therefore it's vegan. So that's good news for my vegan followers. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. I'll tell you the information on the back. First of all, for those of you who are following WW, it has 2 points per 30 gram serving. Okay, so here's the important bit, guys. First of all, I need to read out exactly what's written on the back, okay? Now, they use a word that I've never seen before, which I love. It's called defatted. I repeat, defatted. Michelle, Vic, have you ever heard of this word before? Defatted. D-E-F-A-T-T-E-D. Defatted. So this is the description. Powdered mixed defatted seeds and cocoa. So that's the description, but that also really sums up the ingredients. So the ingredients in this are defatted and milled seeds, which is 86%. Those seeds are hemp, pumpkin, sunflower and flax seeds. There's also in here fat reduced cocoa powder, 15%. So those are the only 2 ingredients, guys. Defatted and milled seeds and fat reduced cocoa powder. I didn't even realize you could take the fat out of cocoa powder. So again, the genius in the scientific department at WW. And the good news, obviously, the fat's been taken away about the nuts, the fat's been taken away out the cocoa. Therefore, per portion, there is just 104 calories per 300 ml serving, or 30 gram serving. When you mix it with water, it makes 300 ml. So there's a slight issue with that, as I said. It doesn't taste very nice. So we're going to talk about that in a moment, but I just want to read the serving suggestions. So, the WW Protein Booster can be used to prepare a variety of snacks or desserts. Toppings. Stir into yogurt, oatmeal or smoothie bowls for an extra portion of protein, which is true. Let's have a look at the protein exactly. So, protein, it's 15 grams of protein per 30 grams. Therefore, for 100 calories, you can add 15 grams of protein to your meal or snack, which, to be honest, is pretty damn good. The other suggestions, pancakes and waffles. Mix the right amount of baking powder. Mix the right amount. Very blasé there. Eggs and water, or just mash a banana to create a delicious batter for these breakfast staples. So it says you can make waffles and pancakes just by mixing this with the mashed banana. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow in the video. Today we're making the smoothie. And the final one, smoothies, add 30 grams of powder to 300 mils of your favourite milk or shake or blend and mix thoroughly. So what it's saying is, if you're having this shake and you want to make it high protein, you can actually add 100 calories of this protein. I think that's what it means, because it said add to your favourite milk, shake or blend. So that is an option. Now, as you know, I always make my protein with water. So obviously this would probably taste nice if you added it to like almond milk or something like that. But as I said, I always make mine with water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 300 mils of water, which I should have done before we went live. My apologies. So I'll just run over here and grab the... Have you tried this Weight Watchers powder is my question, guys. Leave us a comment if you have tried it. Right. So, for those of you who have had protein powders before, first of all, it's a small bag. So if you buy big bags from My Protein and stuff, you get a massive bag. So the good serving is the fact that it's a small box. There's 8 servings here, and that was £10 for this little packet. So therefore it equates to £1.10 per serving. Now, when you open this, oh, it smells sweet, smells chocolatey. When you open this, just smells like a bag of nuts. You can't even smell the chocolate flavour, unfortunately. The other annoying thing about this, guys, there's no scoop inside. For those of you who have Slim Fast, or those of you who have protein shakes, there's always a scoop inside, but there isn't a scoop inside. So what you can do is either measure out 30 grams, or as I found out yesterday, it is 2 Slim Fast scoops. So 2 level, so that is 15 grams. And now that is 30 grams. So you have 30 grams of that, and as it said, to mix that with your favourite shake or smoothie recipe. As I said, normally I just have 30 mils of lovely ice cold water. And what I would normally do is put that and this in there, give it a quick shake and drink it. Michelle, have you ever tried Atkins shakes? No, I haven't. I need to give those a go, don't I? Because they're obviously ketogenic. Right. Look at that colour, guys. That does not look appetising, does it? Honestly, I'm not trying to slag off Weight Watchers, but I just... This is the downfalls of trying to be super healthy, guys. When you take away artificial products, when you take away all sugar, this is the sort of look that you get. Now, as I said, I didn't try it yesterday, purely just on the look, but I will try a little bit today for you. Tastes like a nut shake. So it literally tastes like I've put nuts and water in a blender, which is basically what I've done. So, what I normally add to my shakes to make them more nutritious is some frozen berries. Yes, roll on the frozen berries. Because what this is going to do is add some fresh nutrients. Only a few calories as well. So that is about 30 calories worth of frozen 4-berry mix. So what I'm going to do is turn that on. And then we're going to blitz this and pray that it's going to taste bad. So quick, I like to give it a little shake in between because sometimes the big strawberries get in the way. And this is what I had yesterday. You can see there's a nice red colouring now because those fruits were frozen. It's lovely and ice cold. So just have a quick look at the consistency. You can see it's very smoothie like, and so 104 calories for the protein shake, 30 to 40 calories for the frozen fruit, and actually that is now palatable. So thumbs up to Weight Watchers. You really have made the cleanest protein shake I've ever seen, which is vegan. The problem is when you take away fat from cocoa, take away fat from seeds, they don't taste very nice. So this is where you have to add a little bit of natural sugar, a little bit of natural fibre, adding some berries in there. And actually that is nice. So for £1.20 and probably 20p of that, it's actually good value for money, I think. And if you don't like things too sweet and you are trying to be super clean, then I would recommend that. So I highly recommend WW Weight Watchers Cocoa Booster Powder. I highly recommend it. However, I know my slimmers. Most of you will be gagging at this, guys, because it's not sweet at all. You know how sweet strawberries are, and sometimes they're not sweet at all. So for me, that's fine. The benefits nutritionally of this outweigh the taste for me and the enjoyment. I'm happy with that. But I know a lot of you guys need to have something sweet. So let's open the store cupboard. So what we could add into here is some stevia liquid. So that would sweeten it up a little bit for practically 0 calories. Don't put too much because that does give you an aftertaste. The other things in my store cupboard that you could add, how about some honey? So just a teaspoon of honey, just a tiny little bit, just to give it a little bit of sweetness back in your life. The other things I could suggest, maybe some Sweet Freedom cocoa. The problem is when we start adding cocoa to this chocolate shake, you might as well not buy this and just buy yourself some mixed seeds and put your mixed seeds, your water and this in the blender and make it yourself. So you start to see, this is the bad thing about products that have very little ingredients. You start to see through the marketing, and actually you could make it yourself. So, other things we could add in here. I've got loads of little bits and bobs to show you. You know, Choco Bee, remember that honey and cocoa that you could add in. I'd probably put a bit of cinnamon in as well, just for a little bit of taste. The reason they don't do that, by the way, is obviously some people don't like certain flavourings, some people are allergic to certain stuff. So this is why they haven't been very imaginable. This is why they've kept it quite vanilla. But I'm quite happy with that, as I said. And we won't go into the custard and other things that are in my cupboard. So that's it, guys. Tomorrow we are going to be doing some pancakes. So we're going to use the protein pancake booster. Sorry, we're using the protein booster cocoa, mixing it with a banana, and we're going to make some pancakes as suggested by WW. Right, join me tomorrow for that, and I'm going to enjoy my slightly sweet protein shake. Bye.